Good morning. Good morning. Are you hungry? Go to the doctor? You ready to go to the doctor? Say cheese. Okay, let's go. Hey y'all, happy Friday. Maybe I should actually say happy Fall Food Friday, but I'm not even going to try to lie and pretend like I have it all together. So, I don't know where I got my wires crossed, but I thought that this is the Moss Family TV collaboration I'm talking about. I thought that the Fall Food Friday was every other Friday in September and October. But it's actually like just from last Friday through October, it is the first 4 Fridays, so that makes sense. So it's all the way till I think October 8th. But I did not realize that. So I woke up this morning and like some of the ladies in the collab I noticed had uploaded Fall Food Friday. And so I was like, okay, maybe they just put that on there because they, made something on that day. So then I went back to Moss Family TV's page, looked in the description, and sure enough, she had the dates right there. So kind of upset because I have specific recipes that I had picked out that I wanted to use, things that I've made before and then things that I wanted to try. So we're actually headed to the pediatrician right now. I did not realize today was the day. So I'm trying to in my mind like figure something out that wouldn't be too hard to get together when we get back. I really wanted to participate in all 4 of these collab videos, and I just I don't know, I just really forgot about it, or I don't know, I really got my information mixed up. But anyways, we are about to head out. Willow is sitting over here eating a snack. Huh? You eating a snack? I try to get her full as possible before we leave. I have to run like 2 errands. Then we gotta go by the pharmacy and pick up her medications. And anyways, I'm gonna get her in her car seat and we're gonna go ahead and... Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Y'all, I've been preparing for this since it's now fall. I have this pumpkin cupcake Bath and Body Works refill for the event clip that I'm going to put in when I get in there. I'm so excited about it. So we made it to our appointment and we're waiting in the car to go in. I literally pulled in the parking lot. What's the parking? I literally pulled into the parking lot 1 minute before the appointment. Yeah, traffic was insane. I left with time and I still needed extra time. Are you at the doctor? So we were in and out of that appointment.
So blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile magic wet. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love. Been waiting for you, my love.
So I ran to both banks, and then I grabbed some lunch at Chick-fil-A that I'm about to eat. And I actually had 2 rewards that I could use. So I had a birthday reward that I used for the entree, and then I had another reward that I used to get some fries to go with it. So the only thing I paid for is the drink. Our Target is right by our Chick-fil-A, so my drive-up order, I'm thinking, should be ready probably within another half hour or so. So Willow actually just fell asleep. I actually thought what I was going to do was pull up over here and wait on the order and then feed her, and then I would eat, and then the order would be ready. But it's her nap time, so she fell asleep. So I'm going to let her take her nap while I eat, and then hopefully the order will be ready by then. I think it says like it's guaranteed in 2 hours or something. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. And I found a shade tree. Our Chick-fil-A is right beside the Target, like I was saying, and they have little, I don't know, medians in between the parking spaces, like every 20 spaces or so, and there's trees on them. So pretty much anytime you drive through our Target parking lot, you can look under the trees and there's someone with a Chick-fil-A bag, because we're all trying to get a tree to eat our meal under. So we are back from everything. Willow is drinking some milk, and then I'm going to give her some baby food. But I got my Target drive-up order. I had seven or 8 items. Only ended up getting 4. But it was still good because I got all 3 ingredients that I need for my dessert. So that was really my main reason for placing the order. But so I got one of these Good and Gather uncured pepperoni pizzas. We tried the... Actually, it may have been this one. We tried some kind of pepperoni from there a few weeks ago, and then we tried the barbecue chicken one, and they were super good. So I had added 2, but I added 3, and I only got this one. And my dessert I'm making, I have seen for years people making s'mores cookies, and I love s'mores. I'm not very big on desserts, but I do love s'mores occasionally. So a lot of people put like the graham cracker, a marshmallow, and a little square of Hershey's chocolate, but I felt like that might be a little bit too much chocolate and you might not be able to taste the other flavors. So I'm going to just use the cookie dough. I just got a tub of it because you have to kind of like fold it. And I'm going to use the cookie dough on over these 2. So I didn't get the chocolate, so I'm hoping that that is still good. I think it'll be fine. I just didn't want chocolate to be overpowering, so this is the dessert I'm going to make, and then I'm going to make our freezer meal, which I can go grab right quick. Y'all excuse the noise, my dryer is running. So we have our freezer in our extra room, and it looks kind of crazy because I'm in the process of freezing some stuff. These are some egg bites that I made to freeze and put in bags for freezer meals, but they had to freeze solid. And then I've kind of got stuff just sitting in here right now because we're about to empty it out and organize it better. And then the other day I was grabbing a freezer meal out of this top shelf and it fell over, but I think it is on the back, so I'll have to pause it. I have secured the bag. So normally I would pull this out the night before and let it thaw in the fridge, but I forgot to do that last night. So this is what it looks like coming out of the freezer. I made 2 this last time when I made them, so it looks way better once it's cooked. But it was very easy to make, and it's something that I like to keep in the freezer for a quick meal. So I'm gonna let it sit out about an hour and then I'll put it in the oven. Are you happy to be home? Huh? Are you happy to be home? Is that good? Is that good? Hmm? me a cameraman.
I'll camera you.
What?
I'll be your cameraman. So today we're making cookies.
If you're gonna do something, do it right. No. That was probably your nose. So I don't really know what size this is. This is about 2 heaping cookie scoops full, and then I just molded it into a ball. This is actually about the size of a sausage breakfast patty. So I'm only going to cook 6 just to see how they turn out first, and then see if I need to make them bigger or smaller, because I haven't done this yet. Whoop! I did not expect that to happen. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So I'm thinking probably one like little rectangle of the graham cracker. I don't know if the whole one. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like if you do both of them, then you would need a lot of cookie dough, and this one ended up being way too big. So I'm going to try with just the one. And then the marshmallow. And try to get it inside of there. I may have to put more cookie dough over it because I don't want this marshmallow to go out on the pan and burn or melt. Yeah. So, try not to let the graham cracker pop out too much. So the temperature for the cookies, if you do just the cookie dough, if you do just the cookie dough, it says 350, I think. So I bumped my oven down to 320 since these are going to be thicker, not like a thin cookie. I don't want them to burn on the outside and then be raw in the middle. So I don't know to say there's an appropriate amount of dough. I'm literally just kind of forming like a fat cookie and then try to flatten it a little bit where it doesn't cook in a ball. Like this one could be a little flatter. But also I tried to make sure I didn't break the graham cracker. It doesn't really matter, but... Yeah! Not that much dough left. So this tub to make 36 actually made 7. Actually made 8, but I mean, really and truly, you are probably going to be able to cut one of these in half and it maybe make 2 servings. But okay, I think I'm actually going to cook 4 of these at a time because they're going to spread and want to make a whole pan of cookies because I don't want that to happen. makes this cook with me is just really going to be the cookies, the taco stuffed shells. I did not measure anything with this, I never do, but basically I just cook some of the jumbo shells you get in the box in the pasta aisle, and I cook those till they are about 2 or 3 minutes from being done, and then drain the water. And then I also cook ground beef, or you could do you can do any meat, but I cook ground beef and then I drain the grease off of it, and then I add the taco seasoning to it, and then a little onion and garlic, and then I also cook a minced up onion in some butter and like caramelize it, and then mix it in with the meat. And then once it's cooled, you put it in a bowl with probably half a block of cream cheese to every pound of meat, and then mix whatever shredded cheese you want to use, and then I put it inside of a Ziploc bag, and then I cut the corner off, and then like squirt it like icing almost inside of the shell. I'm trying to remember all this has been a while. And then put it inside of a disposable pan after you stuff the shells, line them in there, and then use a jar of, for beef, I think that in this one I used actually a tomato sauce, like a spaghetti sauce jar. And then if you do like a chicken one, you could also use like the green enchilada sauce or anything like that. And then after you do that, top it with whatever cheese you have. I used some mozzarella and some taco blend cheese, and then I put a little piece, usually like a square of foil, on top of that, and then I let it freeze, and then I put the little disposable lid on there, and then I write the temperature on it. So what I normally do to cook one of these when they're deep frozen is I put it in the fridge overnight, and then the next morning or the next evening when I get ready to cook, it's usually thawed fairly well. So I put the oven on 350, take the lid, take the foil off, and cook for around half an hour, or until you see that like it looks like it's browning and it's bubbly and it's cooked. So that is my really, really difficult recipe. Y'all, these cookies look like they're gonna take over my oven. They are huge. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to quit opening the oven door, but one of them, like the marshmallow, like popped out of the top. So I'm really hoping they don't just cook all the way apart. I don't know. This is a trial and error thing, so this may be a fall food Friday flop. So oh, these are looking so good. I don't want to leave the oven open too long, but they are huge. They're huge. Y'all, these turned out so good. They don't look perfect, obviously. They're huge, but you can kind of see like the marshmallow that sort of popped through the tops. I do actually think that in the future I will do them a little bit differently, and I'll explain that a little more towards the end. But I mean, these were really good. I tried to get like a little bit of a satisfying pull going on for y'all. My husband kept coming in and out of the kitchen and asking if he could eat one, and I was picking with him. I told him I didn't make them for us, that I made them for YouTube. So one of the things that I think I will do differently next time is I actually think that I want to take the cookie dough and like break it into 2 portions, and then put half of it in the bottom of maybe like a casserole dish, and then instead of making like actual cookies like this, then I will just put the cookie dough on the bottom, and then put some of the graham crackers over the cookie dough, and put the marshmallows on top of that, and then take the other half of the cookie dough and just put it on the top, and then bake it that way. I think it would turn out a lot better. And also I feel like it kind of needs just a little bit of cinnamon, maybe like after you put the marshmallows on, because you don't really get a strong graham cracker taste. Is it hot?
A little bit.
Do you like it?
Yes.
So tonight's dinner was super duper good. My husband loved it and I loved it. The taco shells turned out absolutely amazing. I will be making more of these to go in our freezer. I thought this just looked so good on camera. I'm really liking the quality of this new phone. The cookies, I mean, they're not perfect, but I actually think they turned out really cute. And I had to let y'all see that first bite. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below and let me know if you try these recipes out. And thank you, Moss Family TV, for another Fall Food Friday. Bye, y'all. See you next time.